Wimpy, how you feeling?
So what happened to the lady that I replaced?
Yeah, she kept asking for selfies and autographs.
Oh, that's gotta be frowned upon.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, leave it.
How's your dog doing?
Hey,
Oh, he's
Summer
good.
planning?
Just
Yes,
got out of that
I've
puppy
seen
stage, so
Lola.
it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.
I remember my dog.
What's up, NP?
Let's go in there!
Feeling UMP.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
there he is.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot really.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having a visit at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "good" along with your issue at Signal Station to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. And don't forget to come to the next Disney party. The first 10,000.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. Hi everyone and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. And tonight, and as some of you might know, this game serving as the third contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. And a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, BA, and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got Zion Williamson, and it's Grimes in a shooting guard. Williamson, no good. And here's Memphis. Here's Thunder. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Clock at 6. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me, and we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Thunder. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Thunder's got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Murray, shot is good.
Murray has worked a ton on that jumper, and you can see the results.
Going inside.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Williamson looking around. From downtown, and there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Williamson.
And wasting no time, DeJounte Murray off the catch.
On the take. The shot by Thunder, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Here's Marshall. That three's off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Blunt can't get it to go.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Williamson. Memphis with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh boy, throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers too.
So active defensively, and I love when they did force a turnover, they just flat out attacked. The points they got off turnovers swung the game in their favor.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
On the wing, Murray. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Grimes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Rose is checked in.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Murray. His last outing, he had 18 points. Rose outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And the Pelicans miss again.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Rockets, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Checking out Memphis, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
Back to Murray, fires the 3. Blunt grabs the board. Grizzlies lead by 4. Pass to Thunder. To the paint. Here's Towns. Misi grabs the board. New Orleans has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Ball. Dillingham.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Rose. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Thunder. Blocked. And they get it back. Ball with it. Here's Dillingham. Defended by Murray. Here's Dillingham.
I see him.
They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. And Grimes pulls it down. The Pelicans trail. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Thunder. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Brett, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
OBA, he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
And New Orleans making a change here.
13. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Memphis with it. 3-point lead. Pass to Hart. They set a pick. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Murray. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. He's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. You look at the Grizzlies. This is their 3rd matchup of the NBA Cup. They've gone 1-1 so far in group play.
Well, you don't want to overstate things, but tonight is going to determine their chances in the Cup. A loss, and they're very likely done. A win in that final group stage game becomes massive.
And now talking about how things are going for New Orleans. After splitting the first 2 games of the NBA Cup, they come into this one seeking a much-needed win on the road.
Yeah, and it won't be easy, but I think they're up for the challenge. They know they have to bring their A game here tonight. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Magic was tremendous. He picked up 66 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Murray from outside. Memphis with a rebound. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Vukcevic. Now Murray. To halt the run. Can't hit there. Now 3 for 9.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Thunder. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Richardson comes in for DeJounte Murray. Rose, the pass to Marshall. Back to Rose. Down low. Marshall with the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Pass to Dillingham. Fires for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Here's Vukcevic. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. From deep, Rose. Ball with the rebound. To the left side wing. Pulls up. And his first shot of the game, no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Pascal Siakam out there with ball. Then there's Dillingham. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Thunder in it to 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Bailey. Hey, from beyond the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Bailey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. 1 more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
Thunder, the pass to Towns. From behind the arc. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Outside Richardson. Back to Rose. This one for 3. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Kicks it out to Siakam. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the 3?
Pass to Vukcevic. Back to Rose. The 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thunder. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pelicans trail by 7. Rose outside. Nice move. It's good. Off the glass. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Blunt. Pass to Thunder. Here's Dillingham. For 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And there's the screen. From deep, Rose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Castle's checked in for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Vucevic over Towns. Vucevic can't hit.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Towns taking his time here. 4-3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
From deep, Rose gets the 3 ball to go. Rose has got 10 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Who poked away. Pass to Castle. And Vucevic pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Bailey. Here's Weber. Still no points. Here's Rose. The kick out to Richardson. Off target from outside. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Pass to Bailey. Back to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Buries the jump shot. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Towns, right side. Pass to Thunder. Here's Castle. Here's Thunder. Guarded by Rose. They set the screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now. Pelicans trail by 7. Richardson, the pass to Rose. From the stripe. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Blunt. Yet to see a basket. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest score. Scoring teams over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Williamson outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Williamson's got 9.
The big man with the soft touch. Zion flexing the range.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play won't answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Marshall, he's checked in for Rose. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Marshall. Williamson outside. From outside the arc. Zion! Attacks from range.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Thunder. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thunder's got 29.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Here's Williamson. Williamson. Oh, he slams it right back in their faces. Zion. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Williams misses. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 56% for the second quarter. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Thunder, covered by Williamson. Williams on the wing, 6 to shoot. Thunder, the pass to Williams, 18 feet out. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. That one goes. Count it. Murray's got 10 points.
Boy, Murray just one of those guys who loves to work it inside.
Pass to Castle. 1:51 left in the second quarter. The shot by Thunder, no good. So it's the Pelicans now. Marshall passes to Murray. Williamson outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Memphis has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And New Orleans shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Murray for 3. Memphis with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Got a hand on it. Williams passes to Thunder. Back to Williams. Here's Thunder. He's got 31. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And he dunks it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Back to Williamson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Now Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. And he'll be at the free throw line.
Williamson hits them both. 19 seconds left in the first half of this game. Left side Hart. Pass to Dillingham. Here's the pick. Back to Ball. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got his first. Three points of the game. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Memphis ahead. They're up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I gotta say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Murray, and it's Williamson in at the power forward position.
New Orleans foul. Marshall. His third personal foul. First team foul.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends. The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Pass to Marshall. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Siakam. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Now here's Williamson. And here's Murray. 10 points for him. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Castle for 3. Pass to Blunt. From the arc. Second shot opportunity. Siakam for 3. The shot won't fall. Pelicans trail by 5. Outside Murray. Here's Marshall. Back to Murray. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Let's go with a 3. And Karl Anthony Towns gets the 3. Towns has got 5.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Williamson passes to Grimes. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Towns on a screen. Here's Thunder. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Williamson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart, and he plays into it, getting the personal.
Williamson hits them both. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Thunder. Kicks it out to Siakam. And another 3 for Memphis.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for it, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick, a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. These teams aren't going anywhere.
Pass to Marshall. Out to the wing. Williamson for 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter. They've been very well-rounded. And extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Outside Murray. Here's Marshall. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Williamson. Zion bullies his way in for the finish.
And Zion really lighting it up in this one.
Pass to Castle. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Memphis.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Right wing. Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson with the throwdown.
And there's that athleticism we talk about with Zion. What a dunk.
Memphis leading by 15. Pass to Towns. To the right side. Thunder, the pass to Siakam. Here's Thunder. Defended by Murray. There's a screen. Blunt. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Misi. Williamson outside. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Thunder. He's got 38. Over to the wing. Here's Castle. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Castle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Marshall. Pass to Misi. Murray with it. From deep. Memphis with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
For New Orleans, Vukcevic, he's checked in for Williamson. Bailey comes in for Marshall. And Rose is subbed in for Grimes. Over to the left wing. Pass to Bailey. Now Murray. Five on the clock. Here's Vukcevic, hounded by Ball. From deep, Rose. Dillingham with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Ball no good. Pelicans trail by 19. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Bailey. Here's Vukcevic. Still without a bucket. Murray from outside. The shot no good.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis. Memphis leading by 20. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Ball. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Thunder in at point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Ball. Here's Thunder. Ball, a screen on Rose. The shot by Thunder, no good. And New Orleans shooting just under 40% from the field. Richardson, the pass to Rose. The three is up. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Weber. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists tonight.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's off. Memphis making a switch here. Siakam's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then Monday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Rose outside. Here's the three. And the Pelicans miss again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Shot's good by Blunt.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The drive by Rose. Excellent D there from Siakam. Grizzlies lead by 20. Pass to Dillingham, and there's a pick. And the three off target. The Pelicans have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Richardson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Richardson's gotten his first bucket of the night. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Thunder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players? What are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Towns on a screen. Here's Dillingham. Rose grabs the board.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Weber passes to Richardson. Here's Rose. And again, New Orleans no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Dillingham. Count it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's stolen away. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Picked it out of midair. On the break. Here's Richardson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Castles checked in for Memphis. Tipped. Murray deciding where to go with it. Sends it home from three-point land.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Hit his foot. It's being called a kick ball. The Pelicans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in.
Number 31, Dante Marshall.
Pass to Towns. Williamson against Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It'll be on Zion Williamson.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Siakam hits them both. And the Pelicans with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Here's Grimes. Oh, they get a hand on it. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Blunt. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Grimes. No good on the 3. Grizzlies lead by 18. And Williamson with the block.
Great job by Williamson. You know, I love watching him dunk, but man, his block shots are spectacular.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And here's Siakam for 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Outside Murray. Out left to the wing. Williamson against Siakam. Williamson inside. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Outside Murray. To the left wing. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
There's the drive. Pass to Blunt. They set the pick. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
Here's Castle. Towns on a screen. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's Murray. Pass to Misi, to the wing on the left. Williamson outside. Here's Grimes. Outside Murray. Jacks up a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Thunder. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And got it! Another basket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see. CBA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
6 on the shot clock from 7 feet away, and that's off the glass and in.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Thunder, the pass to Towns. Here's Thunder. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from 3. Siakam's got 21.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Williamson. Takes the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Grizzlies lead by 23.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value it.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.